Hey there, West Dove here with Dove Development and Consulting. So we're about to close the book, so to speak, on the profitability killers, at least the specific profitability killers we've been working through in this process. So we looked here at what are our team members looking for? What do they need from us? How do we recognize it? How do we pay attention? How can we be attentive and really understand what are the issues that are out there from our teams? We talked about more recently about, gosh, if we don't want to fall in the category, even through perception, as being bad leaders and kill even more profitability by allowing those issues to go unheard, here's some things that we need to be doing. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to talk about taking specific action and answering the cries for help. So inevitably, the people on our team, they're going to be asking us for support, be it verbally, sometimes it's through their behaviors or whatever that may be. And here's what I'm going to promise you: we've absolutely got to answer. We can't allow those things to go unheard. And we need to make sure that our team members absolutely know that we're paying attention. Sometimes we'll be able to address things right away. Sometimes it's going to take a lot of effort. It's going to take a lot of time that we may not have to put into it, but it's still our responsibility. We're going to look here. If you hang with me, we're going to look at 3 specific steps that we can take. Sometimes it's how we address it. Sometimes it's just being clear and transparent and when we can address it. And sometimes we've got to make sure that we keep the team focused on what needs to be done, regardless of whether we can address something or not. And finally, we're going to wrap this last profitability killer up with the understanding of we cannot. It doesn't matter how great a leader we are. It doesn't matter how good of an individual contributor are. And by this point, we know there's no real such thing as an individual contributor. We can't do it alone. We've got to be willing to ask for help. And quite honestly, that's a big part of being a leader, is being willing to ask when we can't do it all by ourselves. So we're going to touch on that. Now, we're going to turn the page. This is kind of the last chapter in the saga, so to speak. And soon I'm going to be working through the individual steps, the individual tools, if you will, that Cindy and I have put together to address each of the specific profitability killers we've worked through here. Now, one thing I challenge you to do is don't wait on that. We've got a tool that can help you get a jump start, and that's a simple video assessment that wherever you're accessing what I'm sharing with you right now, you should be able to scroll down, click the link, and somewhere on that page, it will take you to that video assessment. That's going to be a series of questions I'll ask you. You select what it's there, and it'll land you on the most specific resource that we can help you get that jump start and really get going at addressing whatever it may be now, whether it's a no-cost solution, something complementary that we've put together, something that's low-cost digital, something that you can use immediately, or maybe it's a conversation that we can talk through. Hey, where are you at, and how can we best serve you and even your team? So love to be able to support you through that. Stay tuned for what we've got coming up and to being able to detail the specific tools outside of those quick shot in the arm resources that we work through in that assessment. And gosh, we look forward to serving you, and we'd welcome any feedback on this. Make it a great day, and God bless.